Hello, podcasters. Welcome and thank you for joining me on today's segment. This is the I Am Tricia Powell's podcast show, where I aspire to motivate, inform, uplift, entertain, and encourage my listeners. So on today's segment, I just want to touch base on the subject of breast cancer awareness. Yes, breast cancer awareness. Now, we do realize that October is generally the month where we honor and put aside that time to bring awareness to breast cancer. But we need to be aware and knowledgeable of this subject matter every month of the year. Now, being that I have had a close personal experience with breast cancer, this subject matter is near and dear to my heart. I am a breast cancer survivor, so therefore I am a supporter and an advocate where this is concerned. We need to definitely make sure that we're doing our part in preventing or early detection. I have just a few brief details and information that I gathered to share with you guys on today. One thing definitely which plays a big part in early detection is breast self-examinations. Self-check breast exams are one of the most important things that you can do, that we all can do in early detection of breast cancer. If there are any changes in your body, you would know this if you did this frequently. And if there are any changes, then you can contact your physician to let them know and then have further testing. It is better to be safe and cautious than to minimize the situation and actually have something that is seriously wrong in your body. Your doctor may want you to get a mammogram to see what is actually going on with your breast. For those of you who do not know what a mammogram is, it is a low-dose x-ray of the breast tissue. Mammography is performed to look for early signs of breast cancer before the patient develops symptoms. It can also be used to look for abnormalities when a patient develops symptoms such as a lump or pain in his or her breast tissue. Yes, I said his or her breast tissue because this is not just a woman's disease or a female disease. Men can also develop breast cancer. It's true that breast cancer is most commonly found in women, but please be aware and knowledgeable that men are also at risk for developing breast cancer as well. So they need to be familiar with any changes in their bodies. Men can probably detect any change quicker than women, mainly because the fatty tissue in the breast of men are not as dense as it is in women. So we need to be aware of that. Most women that are being diagnosed are over the age of 40. But there also have been cases where young women have been diagnosed as well. So we have to make sure that we make our young women aware of self-check breast exams. This is why doctors recommend women over 40 to get routine mammograms, especially for those women who have a history in their family of breast cancer. And no, this breast cancer disease is not geared or isolated towards just older women. So our young women need to be aware and know what signs to look for as well. Be aware of any pain in the breast or abnormal swelling, discharge or bleeding in the nipples and lumps. All of these are symptoms and signs that there is a problem. If there's any discharge or anything like that other than breast milk, there is a problem. And this needs to be looked at immediately. Although everything that's abnormal is not cancerous, it's still something that needs to be tended to and taken seriously. Although it may not be cancer, it may be something that needs to be addressed by your physician. Not that we all can go on a hiatus and take a break or stay on vacation for months at a time. We all must take precaution and do a few things to make sure that we incorporate a healthier you. Try to leave as much stress out of your life as possible. Stress is a factor in many illnesses, especially heart disease and breast cancer. Maintain a healthy diet that incorporates foods that are sources of antioxidants. This will help to prevent or slow down damage to cells. Antioxidants helps to kind of get those bad cells out of your system to prevent breast cancer. Make sure that we are getting our physical exams annually. This is something that is needed to make sure that we detect any changes in our bodies. If you are that one that fall in the age bracket between the ages of 40 and 45 and older, then please be faithful in getting those annual mammograms. They could save your life. If you need assistance in getting mammogram testing, there are several facilities that provide special rates for mammograms or even vouchers for mammograms every year, especially during the month of October. You can also get information on assistance or breast cancer testing through the American Cancer Society, the Susan G. Komen Cancer Foundation, and local foundations depending on what areas you live in. I know they have a lot of different pink foundations that are set up throughout the United States. I know definitely in Louisiana and the Mississippi Gulf Coast, they have several different organizations that are willing and wanting to give vouchers and assist with people to make sure that they are assisted in getting tested and whatever they need to get for their breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. One organization that I am personally familiar with is the Pink Ribbon Foundation out of North Mississippi. The Sister Strut program is a partnership with a variety of different cancer organizations out of the Louisiana area also. These foundations are more than willing to assist in your journey and making sure that you stay a healthier you. The different groups that I just named are just a few of the groups that help and assist with different things. Not only testing, but also they assist with medicines, resource information for additional testing, wigs, fuel cards, and assist in treatments, as well as other things that you may need help with along the way. Rehabilitation, once you're diagnosed with breast cancer. There are a lot of different things and a lot of different people, a lot of different avenues that you can take in order to be knowledgeable, get assistance to help you on your journey with either early detection, testing, or assistance if you are diagnosed with breast cancer, because that can be a difficult and long journey, and you definitely need all the support and support groups that you can get to help you along the way in this type of situation. So these are some of the organizations that are wonderful at assisting with that. Should you need information in reference to breast cancer or cancer testing or anything like that, you may contact the American Cancer Society. The number for that group is 1-800-227-2345. Also, you may contact the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And that organization number is 1-877-465-6636. We are all definitely in this fight together. I'm not only a supporter and an advocate, but I am also a survivor. So remember to think pink. I am Tricia Powell, and remember to express yourself.